Welcome to your daily news update. Quick, clear and straight to the point. We have got top stories from 12th of August lined up just for you. So plug in your earphones, grab your chai and let's get started. Global news. Southern Europe wildfires displace thousands. The heatwave fire wildfires across Southern Europe have killed at least 3 and forced large-scale evacuations. Firefighting scenarios are stretched amid relentless heat. This highlights climate-driven vulnerability across the region. Emergency services remain on high alert. The US administration announced plans for a significantly higher presence of federal troops and police in the capital, Washington. The move intensifies federal visibility in the city. It follows days of fragmented federal deployment. Tensions around civic order remain high. Air Canada is preparing for a large-scale work stoppage, warning passengers of potential cancellations starting Saturday. The looming strike reflects deepening labor tensions with its flight attendants. Travelers are urged to stay updated and make alternate arrangements. Alaska escaped the record floods seen in previous years when glacier dam outflows were controlled by newly installed protective barriers. The infrastructure held up effectively, preventing major damage. It exemplifies successful climate adaptation in vulnerable areas. The annual State Department Human Rights Report highlights free speech restrictions among NATO countries and points out to minimize reporting on certain abuses. The findings mirror the administration's evolving stance on civil liberties. Critics say it may underplay some ally misconduct. Global equity markets, especially in the US, opened higher with traders betting on imminent interest rate cuts. Sentiment shifted as inflation signals eased, sparking hopes of looser monetary policy. Analysts say this could fuel continued market gains. Itochu and Larsen & Toubro (L&T) sealed a deal to build 3 lakh ton per year green hydrogen-based ammonia facility in Kandla, Gujarat. The plant will supply clean fuel to Singapore's maritime sector. It marks a key step in scaling sustainable energy exports from India. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif asserted during a media address that Pakistan would not concede even a single drop of water that belongs to it. The statement renews focus on long-standing water disputes between India and Pakistan, including the Indus Waters Treaty context. Tampa Bay's sports venue formerly known as the MLE Arena is now Benchmark International Arena following a naming rights deal. The partnership includes multi-million-dollar non-profit contributions to the local community. It reflects the growing role of corporate sponsorships in sports infrastructure. In Major League Baseball (MLB) action, the Cincinnati Reds defeated the Philadelphia Phillies 6-1 in a rain-delayed game. Pitcher Brady Singer threw 6 scoreless innings. This result was among several in the mid-August interleague matchups. Fantasy experts highlighted Giancarlo Stanton's red-hot August form .414 average with 4 home runs and 11 RBI in MLB as per daily fantasy sports advice. Analysts suggested pairing him with Aaron Judge to optimize lineups on DraftKings and FanDuel. The insights reflect data-driven trends in fantasy sports strategy. News from India. PM Modi likely to meet US President Trump at the UNGA. The Prime Minister is expected to hold talks with US President Donald Trump next month during the UNGA, which is the United Nations General Assembly meeting. This meeting could shape strategic discussions between the two powers. Modi's presence at the UN session underscores India's diplomatic engagement. The Supreme Court of India is hearing multiple petitions challenging the Election Commission of India's ECI's Special Intensive Revision SIR of voter rolls. Petitioners allege the process disenfranchises legitimate voters, a claim the court is now re-evaluating. Outcomes may impact future electoral conduct and trust. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi engaged with 7 Bihar residents mistakenly classified as dead in electoral rolls via the SIR. This symbolic act highlighted flaws in voter registration technology and stressed the need for accuracy in electoral processes. It fuels debates on vote chori, that is, vote theft allegations. In Rajasthan's Dausa district, a pickup carrying devotees collided with a stalled trailer, killing 11 people, including 7 children and 3 women. The accident raises concern about road safety during pilgrimage travel. It prompts calls for better traffic regulation and enforcement. Former GDS member of Parliament Prajwal Revanna was convicted of rape and handed a rigorous life sentence by a Bengaluru special court. The verdict underscores judicial accountability involving public figures. The case has sparked debate across Karnataka's political spectrum. VinFast inaugurated operations at US $200 million factory in Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu. The plant is expected to create over 3,000 jobs. VinFast is a Vietnamese automaker and has begun the production in Tamil Nadu. It marks one of India's notable greenfield manufacturing investments, enhancing auto sector growth and foreign direct investment (FDI). The government banned the possession and sale of 25 books in Jammu and Kashmir, including works by Arundhati Roy, A.J. Noorani, and Christopher Snedden. The move has ignited debates on censorship versus security. Academics and rights groups warn of chilling effects on intellectual freedom. In Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam district, clashes between security forces and militants left 2 soldiers and 1 militant dead. The incident underscores ongoing internal security challenges despite recent ceasefire efforts. Counter-terrorism operations remain a high priority. The Supreme Court ordered the Delhi government to transfer all stray dogs to animal shelters within 8 weeks. The ruling emphasizes public health risks from dog bites and rabies outbreaks. Authorities must now implement humane relocation plans. Uttar Pradesh's government announced plans to open 3,000 nursery and kindergarten schools starting Independence Day. The initiative aims to expand early childhood education access in rural and urban areas alike. It is a part of the state border's broader educational infrastructure strategy. The Lieutenant Governor LG of Ladakh called for inclusive education initiatives with monastic institutions aiming to integrate modern curriculums while preserving Buddhist traditions. The approach seeks a balanced education model for monk students. This reflects evolving educational policy in the region. MBD Group's Robotics Lab on Wheels program launched Mobile STEM Science technology, engineering, and math education units aimed at underprivileged schools across India. The lab provides hands-on robotics and coding workshops to bridge educational inequalities. News from Telangana. The Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) issued a red alert for central districts and orange alerts elsewhere in Telangana for August 13 and 14, forecasting extremely heavy rainfall. Authorities are on high alert for flooding and adverse weather impacts. Intense downpour across Telangana led to flooded roads and waterlogged areas, paralyzing transport and day-to-day life. Relief and disaster response units were mobilized amid safety concerns. Public warnings remain in effect. CM Revanth Reddy issued a 72-hour heavy rain alert across the state, urging preparedness. Schools were given half-day holidays and IT firms were asked to implement work-from-home policies to minimize commuter risk. Telangana plans to launch a specialized tourist police unit by September 27 to bolster tourist safety and support statewide. Coinciding with World Tourism Day, this initiative aims to enhance visitor experience and confidence. State authorities mandated holidays for schools amid flooding and safety concerns, especially considering Independence Day celebrations. This minimized risks for students and staff. A woman in Jagityal district tragically took her own life after being denied a US visa. The incident underscores mental health ramifications tied to visa stress and related expectations. Actor-politician Manchu Lakshmi attended questioning by ED Enforcement Directorate regarding investigations into alleged betting app activities. This reflects intensified scrutiny of digital betting networks in the state. Regional news from Hyderabad. Indigo flights to Kochi, Chennai, Patna, and Ahmedabad were cancelled or diverted as heavy rains battered Hyderabad, disrupting operations at Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Travel chaos ensued amid weather warnings. A Hyderabad Disaster Response and Assets Protection Agency (HYDRA) team rescued a man swept nearly in the raging waters of Nala Musi. The quick operation highlights flood risks in urban drain channels. Mild tremors lasting 4 seconds were felt in areas such as Basireddipalle, Rangapur and Niyamat Nagar around Vikarabad, coinciding with torrential rainfall. Residents reported shaken nerves but no report casualties. The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation (GHMC) declared a red alert on August 13th, issuing public helpline numbers and advisories to assist residents during rapidly rising floodwaters. Communication efforts are being ramped up. Separate reports noted heavy rainfall forcing flight cancellations and diversions at Hyderabad Airport, further underscoring weather-related disruptions to air connectivity. US Consul General highlights Indo-Pakistan ties in the Hyderabad visit. And that's a wrap on today's headlines. If you enjoyed the update on the go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps us keep the news coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and do let us know if you have any stories that you would like to hear in the form of an audiobook. See you tomorrow with more stories that matter. Take care.